Hey guys, welcome to the shop. I was just packing some gear and I pulled out this NRS PFD and I wanted to give a quick talk about it. This here is the NRS Rapid Responder. It is a universal fit, meaning shoulder straps adjustable, 8 different straps on the side will fit a small person or a large mammal like me. Universal fit meaning one size kind of fits all. It is a 22-pound, 95 newtons of flotation. It's not as big and bulky as, say, the 4.6 or the Northwater PFD that I particularly wear when I'm doing rescue work. I got this one at the end of last summer, mainly because I had some expedition rafting to do, and I was going into the ice season, and I wanted something not so heavy to wear. I picked this one up thinking, okay, I could open up the shoulder straps, move the flotation down, get a little more comfortable, not so much chafing in the arms and stuff for oaring, center, and stern frames. It worked out perfect. Now, through the winter, I got to really like this PFD. It is very comfortable to wear. The ability to move it up and down, very, very nice. It is a rescue PFD. I mean, it has the 22 pounds flotation. It has a rated blowout buckle and belt. It does not come with a leash or a pigtail. It does have a little pigtail attachment on the side here, and it's got a rescue ring that it comes with. Quite a hefty rescue ring, actually. It's 33 kilonewtons in braking strength. You can pretty much use it as a master attachment point in vertical rescue up here in Canada. I guess I could put a leash over the shoulder. It would be a little difficult to come up with some kind of a Velcro to hold the strap tight against the PFD, and I'd have to find some place to attach it up here. But I think it works just fine. I might just put a pigtail on the side if I can find a really short one. Now, it doesn't come with pockets. It comes with MOLLE in the front. And the MOLLE allows us to attach whatever pockets we want, whether it be a radio pocket or, what have you. I have interloped a 4.6 dry pocket on this particular PFD. I wanted to keep the low profile of the front. This particular pocket is low profile, but more than anything, it's waterproof. It actually is pressurized right now with air. I've had it all winter. I beat the poop out of it. It's working really good. I feel bad putting a 4.6 product on an NRS, but hey, my PFD, it works fantastic. Normal fare also on here. I've got a NRS Neko titanium knife. I ended up with this knife somehow. I keep it on my personal PFD. I always leery about getting a titanium knife. The river gods really like those, but for some miraculous reason, it's kept with me all this time. I like the Co-Pilot, the Neko. I don't think they make this one anymore, but the Co-Pilot they do, it's quite short and compact. Doesn't take up a lot of real estate on these PFDs, and that's kind of what you're looking for. Useful rescue knife, not a lot of real estate. I ran into a little trouble trying to figure out where I'm going to put a whistle on this thing. Got to have a whistle on everything in organized rescue and recreational use. I found that on this universal fit up here, the little termination point on this Coast Guard strap was kind of perfect for I could reach my mouth, still use my arms, still blow and give signals and not really impede anything else. So that's been working out pretty good. I did add a fixed rescue ice ring here. As I said, I was using this for the winter for static ice rescue courses. They're lakes and ponds, they're static, so having a fixed anchor point in the front just makes sense. If it was a dynamic or river ice, it would have to be part of the blowout buckle, more of a swift water setup. But for this particular work I was doing this year, it worked out quite nice. And a little added value, I don't wear gloves. I've got great, circulation in my sausage fingers here, but I like to put my hands right here when I'm out on the ice or in the wintertime or when it's really cold. And this PFD is fantastic for getting my hands in there and keeping nice and warm. Now, it did not have a lot of storage, so I had to be a bit creative. I did add the pocket, and that's mainly just because, keys with a truck fob, not waterproof. This waterproof case was the real reason that I wanted to put it on. I did add 10 meters of webbing in here. You can't really see it. It's all laced inside the MOLLE, and it's attached to the little snap at the side here where the pigtail normally goes. It's a flip line. It's an anchor line. If I need it, I just pull. It all just comes whoosh, right out of that the MOLLE. It does have some opening at the top here. Now, they are pockets per se. They're all sealed around the sides, but the tops are open. Now, I have gotten a bit of tackle in here. I got a couple of carabiners, some lockers. I can get a cell phone in this side because I like to take pictures on the river. It fits pretty good. The only problem is when you're wearing it, stuff tends to stay in. If I'm throwing this in the back of the truck or putting it in the gear bag, things tend to fall out. I wish at NRS had put some snaps or a little fold over tab or something at the top of those, because they're quite useful, quite large pockets, but it's hard to keep things in there. I think one of the biggest things about this PFD I really like is that I wear it quite loose, down low. You know, I want all that dexterity with my arms. Let me just pop this off here. And what they've added to the inside is some real added value. Is this really sticky rubber strip all along the lower strap, wherever it touches the body. This material is really grippy and it sticks to the wetsuit, sticks to the dry suit, so that when you have your PFD loosely on, you go into the drink, it doesn't float up or ride up around your neck. It actually grips onto your thermal layer and keeps the PFD down. I really appreciate that. That's well thought out. You see these on many PFDs and some belt systems, but on this particular PFD, fantastic. All in all, I find that this Rapid Responder is working really, really good for me. Velcro front and back allows you to have the identifiers for your agency of choice. Really good PFD. The one thing that I have found that has been a little bit of a down point is it's not got a lot of pockets for kit. For that reason, I do wear a belt system. This particular belt system is from Northwater. I have a rescue, this is a small wedge rescue throw bag. Rescue in the sense that it's got Spectrex rope inside of it, not a poly or anything light. It does have a little anchor pocket at the very back. Inside here, there is a quite well-used pigtail. If I need to make a quick anchor, like a positioning anchor to a tree or rock, what have you, on the side of the river, when throwing a throw bag or doing some rigging where I don't want to fall, this is a really good anchor point for me. If I need to get out of it quick, it's got a blowout buckle on this belt. I can just drop it and go, and I'm not taking away my PFD blowout buckle or leash that I might have on there. And I do have a gear pouch on here. This little gear pouch has all your typical tackle for any kind of rescue or spicy water. Got a couple of locking carabiners, some 6mm Prussics, some improvised crevasse rescue pulleys, and another 15 meters of 5/16 webbing for building anchors. I'm probably going to change that out for some sewn slings, like some really small Dynax ones from like Black Diamond or something, just because you can get so much anchorage in there and it takes up so little room. I find that these two, the belt system and that particular PFD together, are a really good system. It's really working well for me. I hope some of this helps you or helps your own rigging. And, you know, as I use this PFD through the summer here in the busy season, I'll come back and I'll report on it, see if it holds up to the abuse. We'll let you know.